Hello and welcome again to Jaded Law Channel. This remains that law-based channel where your legal needs are met, your questions are answered, and of course your issues are adequately resolved. I remain your host, Mrs. Ongo Ube. Last week I promised that I was going to talk about the benefits of preparing a will, with the hope that I'll be able to convince you that it is very, very important that you begin to think about it. Okay, so the first benefit of preparing a will is that the testator is able to leave things for his loved ones, is able to provide for his loved ones. In a will, the testator would state what property he wants to be given to who, is able to carry out his wishes the way he wants things to run when he's no longer on this side of eternity, leaving no room for doubt. There was a particular issue, a particular case that I handled. This man approached me and he actually had 2 children before he got married to the woman that was with him. The mother of the 2 children died when they were very young, and so he married this lady, and this lady actually played a very important role in the lives of the children. She was actually the mother, practically, that they knew. But the children grew up and they became very heady. After they graduated, they would never call to see their parents, and their father was really displeased. So he came to me and he was a very old man, he wanted to prepare his will, and I told him to go to the hospital and to get the medical report, which he did, and then we prepared the will. And it was just about a couple of months later and he died. And I had to call the children to tell them that their father prepared the will, and of course we had lodged the will at the probate section of the High Court. And the young man, true to his father's words, actually, first of all, he insulted me, told me that I didn't even know the father, that he was definitely going to challenge the will. He hadn't even heard, he didn't even know what the content of the will was, but I'm sure in his mind he knew that his father disinherited him, and that was actually what the father did. He left every single property to the wife. He had a particular property that had an issue, and he said to me, he said, that's the only property I'm going to leave for these children. Since they like trouble, they should go and fight, and if they're able to win that case, then that's the only property that should be theirs. So when I put the call through, because of course when taking instructions, you're going to find out who are the beneficiaries, who are those you want to be present when the will be read and all that. So I took instructions on that. So I had all this. The son told me, he said that I was just blabbing, that he doesn't even think I know the father, and that the father could never have instructed me to prepare a will, and thirdly, that the father was not of a sound mind. These are the last time that he called, and he was just making a series of allegations. I smiled and I said to him, not to worry, you have every right to challenge the will, and we're waiting for you. Okay, but he couldn't challenge the will, and the reason was simple. I had a recording when I was taking the instructions from his father. So when he made allegations, I didn't even know the father, I produced the recording. And secondly, when he said the father was of an unsound mind, we produced the medical report, and that was it. So the wife whom this man actually wanted to inherit the property was the one who eventually inherited the property. It is very important for a testator that his desires, his wishes, his instructions are carried out even when he's gone. And it's so important. The only way that you can guarantee that is when a will is prepared, so that you leave nothing to chance. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that you're also able to make provision on a lot of things. So where do you want to be buried? How do you want to be buried? Everything that you want. When it talks about putting your house in order, a will actually helps you to do that. So that when you're not there, the executor of the will ensures that everything that you have stated in the will is carried out the way you want it to be carried out. So you go to sleep knowing that your affairs are properly being handled. This is the second reason why a will should be prepared. And the third is that where a person dies without a will, it's called, that is, the person died intestate. To manage the estates, the deceased loved ones, relatives would have to process letters of administration. It is expensive, time consuming, and it can be very frustrating. So these are the things that a will actually eliminates. Okay, you don't go through those torturous routes to getting letters of administration. All right, so it is very important. I think a will is a stress-free process. Okay, and at the end of the day, the testator is certain that when he leaves here, that his affairs are going to be managed just the way that he wants them to be managed. I sincerely hope I've been able to convince you of the need, the importance of having a will prepared. All right, I hope you've learned something today. Again, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I would like you to subscribe. What are you waiting for? We have tons of good content for you. I look forward to seeing you again. And if you have questions, if you have any particular topic you want us to address, please, you can send us your comments in the comments section and we will address the issues for you. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. We do not take it for granted. We look forward to seeing you again next week. Keep safe and be good. God bless you. Bye.